But what really defines intelligence? Is it the ability to solve complex problems? In this game, the crows do pretty well. The use of tools, well, it's not just monkeys or birds that use them. Octopuses, which, in addition to their main brain, have one independent brain in each arm. And language, we think of it as something uniquely human. But actually, no. Many animals communicate in surprisingly complex ways. Bees can explain precisely where to find a specific kind of flower, all through the movements of a dance. Great apes understand sign language. Even plants communicate. The acacia, for example, can warn its neighbors when it's being eaten. So, what is left to humans? Self-awareness, long-term memory, empathy, the ability to play and laugh. These signs of intelligence have all been observed in countless species, from the most obvious to the most unexpected. Even the intelligence of humans might need to be put into perspective.
If the history of Earth were written as a 1,000-page book, life itself wouldn't appear until page 185. And for over 700 pages, it would be nothing but simple, quiet cells, invisible to the naked eye, yet patiently shaping the world. Then suddenly, between pages 878 and 880, life explodes into color, movement, and complexity. The rise of multicellular beings. By page 916, a few brave creatures leave the oceans behind and step onto land. But this story is not a peaceful one. Across these pages, Earth has suffered 5 great extinctions, violent chapters that nearly closed the book entirely. One of them, just 250 million years ago, erased 96% of all marine life and 70% of species on land. The planet fell into silence. And yet, Earth endured. It took 10 million years for life to return. Slowly, the dance of evolution began again, full of wonder and tragedy.
Hundreds of thousands of years before humans ever walked the earth, ants had already mastered the essentials of civilization. They built farms. They practiced animal husbandry. They formed social classes, perfected assembly line work, and even created vast communication networks. When you step back and truly look, many of the things we pride ourselves on inventing are nothing more than reflections. Simple imitations of what nature had already perfected long before us. And in the end, when humanity still struggles to even define the intelligence of the life that surrounds it, you have to wonder, is the so-called superiority of the human brain really as extraordinary as we believe? Or is it insignificant? Ever wondered what's hiding beneath miles of Antarctica's ice? Brace yourself, because what scientists are finding down there is changing everything we thought we knew about our planet. Picture this, a continent twice the size of Australia, blanketed in ice up to 3 miles thick. For decades, people assumed nothing could survive in that frozen darkness. But deep under the ice, researchers are discovering ancient lakes, massive mountain ranges, and even signs of life that's been cut off from the rest of the world for millions of years. Here's where it gets wild. In Lake Vostok, buried under more than 2 miles of ice, scientists drilled through and found living microbes. That means there could be entire ecosystems thriving where sunlight never reaches. Imagine what else could be lurking in those hidden lakes. Creatures that have evolved in total isolation, unlike anything we've ever seen. And it's not just life. Underneath the ice, there are volcanoes, yes, active ones, that could one day melt the ice from below, releasing ancient bacteria or changing our climate faster than we can imagine. Some scientists even think there could be pathways that connect these lakes, like an underground river system straight out of a sci-fi movie.